My favorite thing about being a house president, it's all the relationships I've got to make. And through this experience, I've got to make friends with people from other houses. I do more activities, so I've made a lot of new relationships. And then the relationships with the freshmen, I don't naturally seek new friendships and new relationships, but with the role of house president, you're kind of, I don't want to say forced, but it's an expectation of you to welcome these people and make these new friends. So doing that was something that I really enjoyed because I've got to meet a lot of new people and it's varied my perspective on a lot of things.
Just seeing people grow through their journey. Like I can remember seeing the freshmen when they first arrived, and now they're just so much more comfortable in their own skin, and they're so much more comfortable talking with new people and stepping outside of their comfort zone, and that's really exciting to see them grow in that way, and that I was a part of that.
So many of the people in the hall, I'd have no reason really to get to know them. I mean, they're on my hall, so I'd probably say hi to them. But like, especially the freshmen, because if I was an HP, I'd probably have moved off campus, and I wouldn't have walked into their rooms and started a conversation or anything. And so I think it's cool to have a relationship with all those people. And it's a different relationship than I would have if I was an HP.
It's forced me to build relationships with these women on my house who before I just lived with them, and if I liked them, I would hang out with them and talk to them. But now I've built a relationship with everybody, and you find out everybody's cool. You know, you like them all. But that's building relationships, and I'm more confident building relationships everywhere, not just on my house. And I love that people actually look to me as an authority figure, not in the fact that I'm authority, but that they respect me and they can come to me for knowledge, and that they feel comfortable coming to me just because I'm house president.
Coming in and just getting to know these people on such a higher level than I would have if I wasn't house president. Them coming to me if they had a problem or something needed to be fixed and they didn't know how to do it, and so I'd give them the solution to do it. That was probably my favorite part, seeing people grow. It's funny coming into it. The freshmen think you're the only house president. That's all they see you as. And so it's funny because they do think you're the best person in the world at that time. And it's just great to have that feeling.
My favorite part of being house president would probably be, first of all, the relationships, which was surprising because I'm a pretty big introvert. I didn't expect to like all of the relationships that I was building, but I found that not only have they been really enjoyable to have, but they've also helped sustain me through the more difficult parts of being house president.
Watching the people on the house and their dynamic and how they get along, and how some people are kind of jerks to other people and they're nice to other people, and it's just really funny to watch them interact and to think about just kind of their relationships and where I see their relationships going and how they've grown throughout the year. I've seen like someone I met the first day super shy, and then they're this person that's like I wouldn't say less, like the least shy person on the house, but they're more outgoing, and they'll yell at people and things like that. It's just watching people's growth, and I think that's really what's been the greatest experience for me and what's most fun for me.
The most rewarding part of being house president is being able to sit back in the time that you have free. In your downtime, you can just sit back and look at kind of the empire that you have built. Just in terms of seeing the guys interact with each other, just stepping back and watching the interaction that goes on. People in IMs, people in music and band and art, all those things, those people come together and become a house.
I'd say the freshmen are probably the best part, because those freshmen are just gonna love you, and they're gonna build that relationship with you. You are one of their first relationships here at Graceland, and you're the connection between them and the whole social group on their house. And so they really look up to you, and just knowing how much of an impact you have on their lives and making their experience great is just something that makes being HP worthwhile.
I think the most rewarding part about being house president is when I walk down the halls and I see somebody from Florida hanging out with somebody from Minnesota and coming from completely different backgrounds and social groups, and they're in the room with each other bonding over a video game or bonding over just something on the internet or something like that. Just bringing people together and just seeing that the community that you've established is working and making differences in people's lives.